So let's have a little chat, shall we? I have not had a chance to really talk the way that I want to, but I think I might have some time right now. My husband ain't here, and y'all know I like to do my little talk when I'm by myself, child. Because he don't need to know everything. So anyway, the internet has been ablaze with rumors, rumors of rumors, lies, alibis, whatever. And, I sat back and I did not talk about Kevin Samuels' death because, number one, although I wasn't a fan of Kevin Samuels, I really did not invest in liking him or disliking him. I knew who he was. I knew who he was, but I never really invested much in. I watched a couple of his lives, and I wasn't really, I just, it is what it is. He was whatever he was, and that's just how I look at that. Sadly, unfortunately, he passed away, and it was sudden, and he did not think that he was going to die because I think that he had a live planned for that night, for that Thursday. He died allegedly Thursday morning, but he had a live planned for Thursday night or whatever the case may be, And I mean, you just never know when you're going to leave this place. You never know when your number is up. That's something that's spirit. That's real spirit where you don't know. You just don't know. You just don't know when your number is up. And I'm not getting into all of the rumors and all of that stuff about what happened to him. I'm not here to report on that. I'm here to talk about a bigger picture. Now, it's been alleged that there was some drug use. This is not coming from me, so I don't want nobody saying I said it. It's been circulating that there was some cocaine usage and maybe some fentanyl usage. I don't know. There have been a lot of rumors. And there have been a lot of sayings about what he was doing. And they said something about him drinking Red Bull all the time. Listen, I don't care nothing about that. But I want to talk about a bigger topic that nobody seems to really be talking about. And that's okay. That's my calling to talk about it. And that is the mental health of the black man in America. And when I think of mental health, I'm talking about spirit. I'm talking about being connected to spirit. And when you're connected to spirit, you will be able to know that something is not right in your body. Now, I'm not really into medical science all like that. I mean, I use it when I have to, or whatever the case may be. But my whole point is this. Every man should have a physical at least once a year. I go and get mine. I get my blood pressure checked. My blood pressure is always high at the doctor's office, but they say that's because of white coat syndrome, because if I take it at home, my blood pressure is like it's like what, 100 over 60? Shit, sometimes it's 96 over 76. You know what I mean? So I don't really have no high blood pressure. It's just I get nervous when I go to the doctor. So I've had all types of heart tests. I've had not because there's anything wrong. I've had EKGs. I've had echocardiograms. My heart is in excellent condition. It's in excellent condition. I don't have no high cholesterol. I'm pretty healthy for the most part. Okay? I don't have any issues. My blood count, my doctor told me that my immune system was remarkable. I don't know what that means, but he told me that. So, I don't have any issues. No. Do I like going to doctors? No. But it's important to at least go at least once a year to go and get checked to make sure that you're okay. And that's something that black men don't do. My husband don't go to the fucking doctor. He don't go to the fucking doctor. And I have to get on him about that all the time. He will not go and get a physical because he's afraid of needles. He's a 55-year-old grown man afraid of fucking needles. And I'm not making fun of him, but I'm just being honest. He won't go to the doctor. I go to the dentist and I go to the doctor. The dentist is very important as well. It is very important. You know, when I go to the dentist, I don't see a whole lot of black men in there. Not a lot. Your teeth health, or the health of your teeth, that really is a determination or a prerequisite for the health for the rest of your body. Because your teeth are aligned with certain organs within your body. A lot of people don't know that. So if your oral health is not good, then chances are there's something going on with your body, because your teeth can cause you to have a stroke or a heart attack if your teeth are not operating, or if they're not in a state of healthiness as they should be. You have to floss, you have to brush your teeth, you have to do these things, and you have to go to the dentist every 6 months. You have to let them clean your teeth. Now, do I like that shit? It's not a question of liking. It's a question of, do you want to continue to have a physical life? It's a question of that. It's not a question of whether you like it. No, I don't like going to the motherfucking doctor because I don't want to hear some of that shit they be talking about. Or you need to do this. I don't want to hear that. I don't like being hooked up to machines, getting my heart checked. But I don't have any problems. Nothing. Nada. None. I've been going to the doctor since I was a little boy, even into my early 20s, because I'm kind of, I've always been like that. My grandmother raised me, and she taught me that, men have to go get checked too. That's not just a woman's thing. And a lot of black men don't like going to the doctor. And if Kevin Samuels had a heart attack, that was something that probably has been coming on for a very long time. It's probably been building up for a long, long, long time. And a lot of times black men don't go to the doctor out of fear. Sometimes I'd be afraid too, like, oh God, what they're going to find, That's a human thing. That's a human thing, and that's okay. And then when I go, my doctor look at my heart, be like, ain't nothing wrong with you. I just recently had an echocardiogram back in because when you reach a certain age, if you have a good doctor, they're going to test you for certain things. Because let me tell you something, you can have a heart attack at any age, at any body size. You can have a heart attack at any age. You can have a stroke at any age. They don't discriminate. And as a matter of fact, a lot more younger men and women are having heart attacks and strokes. And they say that heart disease is the number one killer for black women, particularly. But women go to the doctor. That's why black women live longer and healthier, because they do go to the doctor and get themselves checked. Now, am I a fan of the American medical system? No, I'm not. But I'm just saying you have to do something. You should at least go once a year and get your blood work. Get your teeth cleaned. If anything, you should at least go to the dentist, because your teeth have a lot to do with the health of your overall health. And a lot of black men don't even go to the dentist. It is very uncomfortable to lay back in that chair and to have them take that thing and go off. But see, I have pretty good teeth. I have one cavity. And that has a filling in it. That's it. My 42-year-old teeth, I don't have any issues with my teeth. I floss and I brush. And I also brush my tongue. A lot of people don't brush their tongue. That's why they're walking around here with halitosis fucking breath. You got to brush your tongue too. Gently. To get all that funk and all that stuff that we eat off of your tongue. All of that residue. Everything is spiritual. When you floss your teeth, it helps to elevate your mental state as well. Y'all didn't know that. When you floss your teeth, it helps to elevate your mental state because you're getting all of that dead shit from in between your teeth. And I'm talking about dead food and stuff like that. A lot of that healthy teeth correspond with a healthy body. It does. So I recently had an echo. No problems. Had no problems. Not only did I have when they do an echo on you, they check you have arteries all over your body. You have arteries in your neck. You have arteries in your groin. For those who don't know, a lot of people who are in the medical field, they know what I'm talking about. But they took that thing and went down near my private area because you have arteries down there too. So a man of his age, 57 years old, I'm early middle age, but nevertheless, a man of his age should have been going to the doctor, and I promise you he was not. And when you don't go to the doctor and take care of your physical health, it's going to affect your mental health. My cousin just died. They found him dead. I told you all about that. My cousin was only 48 years old. And let me say it again. He left this world in pain. He left this world angry. He left this world in bad health. He left this world not speaking to his children. And unfortunately, that's the legacy that he left behind. And I'm not talking about my cousin. And he too was a very successful man at one time. He was a high-ranking person within law enforcement until he had to retire due to ill health. And then on top of that, he was an alcoholic. So that is why I'm talking about the spirit of the black man. The spirit of the black man in America is broken. It is broken. It is broken. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're bisexual. It is broken. And that's the real conversation that we really need to have as black men across the board. I don't care if you're conscious. I don't care if you're an occultist. I don't give a fuck. The spirit of the black man is broken. And excuse me, happy Mother's Day to all of the black women out there. Happy Mother's Day to you. And to the other women as well. But I have to give honor to the black women first. It is broken. So whether I liked or did not like Kevin Samuels and some of the things he said, for me, it's the bigger picture. It's looking at the mental health and the mental state of black men and why are black men dying in these early ages. 55, 56, or excuse me, or even 57. Sinus drainage, child. Or even 57, that's not old. That's not old. That is not old. You have to take care of yourself, black men. You have to take care of your body. Even if you go to the gym, you still need to go to the doctor and get checked. Even if you are so-called in shape, you still need to go to the doctor and get checked. There are men that are muscular that drop dead from heart attacks all the time. Because things can be going on, and I shouldn't have to say this in this remedial way, but things can be going on inside of your body that you don't even know about. You could be walking around with a number of health issues and you don't know about. And when you have health issues physically, it affects your mental state. It affects you mentally. If you, for example, if you have liver problems or kidney problems, that can also affect your brain. A lot of people don't know that. That can affect the chemistry in your brain. It can affect your behavior. Is that why a lot of black men are running around acting crazy now and doing some of the things that they do? So for me, Kevin Samuels' death is more so about a bigger conversation and evaluating the mental and physical state of black men in this country. This isn't an attack, brothers. This ain't no attack. I'm not attacking you. I'm concerned about you. Because too many brothers, I'm not talking about Kevin Samuels. When I say this endearment, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about in general. People that I know, too many brothers have died from things that they didn't have to die from. My cousin sat over there and drank himself to death. He drank himself to death. He was handsome, could have any woman that he wanted. He was very intelligent, but he was deeply, deeply disturbed on so many levels. And because in the black community, we tend to ignore people who are going through spiritual crises. See, when I think of mental health, I think about spirit. Your spirit is having a breakdown, or something is going on in your spirit that needs to be addressed. You might have to go to a counselor just for them to evaluate you physically. And then from there, you might have to go to someone who deals, a counselor of the spirit, like myself. And if I can't help you, you might need to go somewhere else. But it's really unfortunate that a lot of our heterosexual black brothers are dying like this. It's unfortunate. I'm not talking about Kevin Samuels per se. And I'm not rejoicing in his death or nothing like that. But it's just that I don't want it to appear as if I'm a fan of his. I'm talking about in general. And I have to be honest, I have to include this too. Even my friend Christopher Barry. Even Christopher. And how he died. He died the same way, and I got to be honest about that. He died in pain. He died alone. So that is why I say it has to be a bigger conversation, because the spirit is broken in black men in America. The spirit is broken. And when your spirit is broken, everything else is going to have fractures in it. Everything else is going to have fractures in it. Kevin Samuels didn't have to die. That could have been avoided. My cousin didn't have to die. That could have been avoided. But they don't go to the doctor. I guarantee you he didn't have no physical. Guarantee you that. You can't be drinking no fucking Red Bulls all the fucking time. Come on now. You can't do that. You can't be guzzling down alcohol like that all the fucking time. You can't do that. And if he was doing cocaine and it was cut with fentanyl, that's the same thing that killed my friend Christopher Barry. Christopher wasn't, I don't know about the cocaine part, but I do know that whatever he was taking, it was laced with fentanyl and he didn't know it. And if Kevin Samuels was doing cocaine, if he was, it was probably the same case. It was laced with fucking fentanyl and he probably didn't fucking know it. And usually when shit like that happens, that makes me think that it was done on purpose. That somebody purposely put that shit in that cocaine for Kevin The same way I believe that they did it purposely for my friend Christopher when he was doing what he was doing, because Christopher was smoking PCP and K2. And they can put that shit in both of those substances. They can do that. Now, whenever I saw Christopher, he wasn't high when he came to see me. Not off of no PCP and no fucking K2. He knew better than to come see me high off that motherfucking shit. He knew better than that. When he came to see me, when we talked, he came to me with a clear mind. He may have smoked a little weed or something like that. You know, the only thing that me and him smoked together was Brother Panic's Panic Pack. When I used to smoke the Panic Pack, we smoked that together. You know, because you could smoke that for spiritual experiences. Okay? But other than that, no. Because I don't do no fucking drugs. None. Don't need them. You have to go to the doctor sometimes, even if you don't want to. You have to use Western medicine sometimes just to make sure that you're all right. I'm not talking about believing in everything that they say, because I don't. But do you know how his life could have been saved from possibly from a blood test or something? That's if he really died of a heart attack. Because I'm hearing different scenarios of his death. I've been hearing so many different things. This is only if he died from a heart attack. But this opens up for a bigger conversation about the mental and physical and spiritual health, which all intertwines, of the black man in America. It all intertwines. So this is bigger, for me, it's bigger than Kevin Samuels, because I'm seeing so many brothers dying at early ages when they should be in the prime of their lives. He was at the pinnacle of success in his life. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason why this is happening to black men. There's a reason for it. And it's not just about going to the doctors for your physical health. It's also about your spiritual health. And that's something that a lot of black men neglect. And they neglect it for greed, materialistic greed, material greed and wealth, on a greedy level, not on a balance level, but on a greed level. And that is not long-term wealth or success. Most long-term wealth and success does not happen overnight. It takes time. That's when you want to have longevity in wealth and prosperity. It takes time. But a lot of these people, they want to become wealthy overnight. And some of them do, like Kevin Samuels. But then it doesn't last. There's a cute little analogy, or whatever people want to call it, where a rabbit and, I think it's a rabbit and a turtle, they're running a race, right? And the rabbit, of course, would be faster than the turtle in this analogy. The turtle, turtles are known for being slower. But the turtle won the race. And people were wondering, well, how did the turtle win? The turtle won because the turtle walked slowly to the finish line. The rabbit was running fast and burning out all of his spirit, all of his energy before he got to the finish line. So he couldn't even get to the finish line because by the time he got halfway through, he was burned out. It took the turtle longer, but the turtle got there. And that's the same motherfucking scenario. People want overnight fame. That never ends well for most people. That never ends well for most people. And especially when you take from other people. And I know people don't like Tommy Sotomayor. I know that. I'm not a fan of his either. See, I don't invest in like and dislike. That's beneath me. I don't care anything about those people, but I will reference them. So I don't want anybody getting it misconstrued, because I know how niggas are. They'll get shit misconstrued, and women too. Oh, you know, I'm referencing them. So don't get it fucked up, okay? And don't come to me with no bullshit. I believe Tommy Sotomayor when he says that his persona was stolen, or aspects of him were stolen from Kevin Samuels. He's a Pisces. That's what they do. He said that Kevin Samuels was a fan of his and used to always be in his chat. You cannot build something off of thievery and stealing from other people, even if it is Tommy Sotomayor. You can't do that. There's no longevity there. And I don't care who it offends. The truth is the truth. And I'm not bashing Kevin Samuels. It's not about him. It's about the bigger picture. You know, I'm always about the bigger picture. I'm just using that as a reference. This is my fucking channel, so I can do that. This is my spiritual reading for what's going on. And see, I'm looking at it from a bird's eye view. I'm not looking at it from a third dimensional view. I'm looking at it from a fourth dimensional view above. And I'm looking at the details. It doesn't matter who was in that apartment or condo or whatever Kevin Samuels had. It doesn't matter who was in there. It doesn't matter if it was who. It doesn't, for me, it doesn't matter. For me, what matters is the bigger picture and the lesson behind this. And for me, it is an examination of the black man's mental state in America and the spirit of the black man, which is broken. Or does the black man even have spirit anymore? And I would have to say, very few of you do. I know I do. Very few of you do. Because you have participated in rituals that have sucked your spirit right up out of you. You know, all them gay white men that you were letting suck your dick and suck all the sperm out of you. Yeah, a lot of those druids, they were druid priests, and you didn't know it. You thought they just wanted to suck your dick because I'm the black man and I got the big black dick. No. They were sucking your dick so they could do fucking rituals with your fucking semen, nigga. That's why they were sucking your dick. Then they created a whole gentrified multiverse where they've pushed you out of your fucking neighborhoods and they've moved in. But that's right, they used your motherfucking sperm to do it. And then you wonder why you're dying off at ages where you should be in the prime of your motherfucking life. You wonder why. You got on X-Hamster, Pornhub, all of you fucking niggas making these amateur videos with these white men allowing them to suck you dry. You fucking them all up the ass, and they pulling that fucking you barebacking them. You're barebacking them, and you're dumping your seed inside of them, and then you call yourself straight, and then going back to black women, and then you wonder why your spirit ain't right, or your spirit ain't bright no more. You wonder why. And I'm not judging. I'm just telling you what has happened because of your behaviors. And I'm not talking to all black men, of course. You know, I have to say that all the time. Because I don't want black men who don't participate in this to think that I'm talking about them. I have to be fair. But it's a large percentage of you niggas that do this shit. So let's really talk about it. You've allowed yourselves to be used and abused in Hollywood. There are no more respectable black actors in Hollywood. They died when Sidney Poitier died. There is no more grace and class among black men. No, all you all know how to do is sit online all day and beef with each other. It's so quick and easy for you to go and get a gun and kill other black men and black women and black children and black elderly people. But then I look in my feed and you see a bunch of niggas helping two elderly white people, but you don't see them doing that for black elders. No, they beating up black elders, robbing black elders, and killing black elders, but you're helping white ones. And it's nothing wrong with helping white elders, let me just say that. But you want to kill other black people, and then you wonder why your spirit is not right. We're going to have church today. I'm going to start speaking in tongues in a minute. I feel it coming. Then you wonder why your spirit is not right. Because it's been sucked. You gave it away. You gave your spirit the fuck away, and then you wonder why you are dying out the way that you're dying out. This is spiritual, and it's bigger than Kevin Samuels. This is spiritual. This is happening in the unseen. Because you niggas wanted to bring all these other infiltrators into and give them the keys to the cookout. But you want to degrade black women. You want to degrade black LGBT people, but you understand white ones. Right? I'm just pointing it out. The bigger picture. The bigger picture. This ain't got nothing to do with Kevin Samuels right now. He was just the catalyst for me to look at this in a totally different way. Of course your spirit is not there. You gave it away because you didn't like it. You didn't fucking like it. So now when I look at white boys, they walking around with your motherfucking energy. These white boys walking around like what, nigga? They got that fucking spirit. And y'all walking around in tight motherfucking pink fucking jeans. And you ain't even gay. I don't even walk around like that. I don't even wear no tight motherfucking jeans. And I'm gay. So what the fuck is wrong? I don't even act like that. So what the fuck is wrong with you, some of you heterosexual men that behave in this manner? Because they took your fucking spirit. Or that's right, you let them suck it out of your dick and your balls. And you breeded them. with your semen. That's right. Right? Under the guise of you pretending to be heterosexual. But that's right, the conscious community accepts heterosexual bottoms. So that's why that's acceptable. When you live in deception, there is no spirit there. The bigger picture. And the bigger picture is this. The bigger picture is this right here, what I'm talking about. This is the bigger picture. Spirit, mind, and body. And why is the black man's spirit so broken? Or why has it been fractured? And you see the fractures in their behaviors. Is that why y'all have to smoke weed and drink all the time? To quiet those demons in your head? That your spirit at one time could keep at bay. You don't even smoke the same fucking weed no more. That shit y'all smoking is killing y'all. They're putting shit out to kill y'all. The Red Bull, the cocaine, all of that shit. They putting shit out to kill you. But see, you wouldn't know that because you've allowed them to suck all of your motherfucking essence out of you. Well, that's all I have to say on the matter. Go to the doctor, black men. Go to the doctor. Get yourself checked out. At least once a year. Nobody's telling people to be dependent on no Western medicine, so don't misconstrue my words. I'm saying that if you know something is wrong, sometimes you have to go at least once a year to get your motherfucking blood checked. And maybe twice a year to get your spirit checked, but you can't go to no doctor for that. See, it just so happens that my medical doctor, he's also a spiritualist. So, me and him have a good relationship. He's from India. So it's not all about medicine or Western medicine. You know? Anyway, that's all I have to say. Like it, love it, hate it. Quite frankly, I don't care. I just like to have my little occult chats. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.